Hi guys, this is Unity tutorial, and in this session I'm just going to show you guys how to import the starter asset and get it enhanced as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys straight into Unity development environment, and we'll put one of these together. Let's do that now, guys. Hi guys, and welcome to Unity tutorial of a third-person controller. I'm going to start by just giving this project a name. I'm going to call it third person controller, and let's add today's dates there. There we go, and let's click on third here, 3D, select 3D and click on create. Okay, my development environment is ready. I'm now going to pop over here. You see where we have the windows. Click on the windows and let's select package manager, and inside the package manager I'm going to, once it's enabled, I'm going to go to my asset here, and what I'm looking for now is going to be the starter asset, and just click on the starter assets, scroll right down. That is the third person starter asset. We also have first person starter asset, and for your information, if you don't have it at all you need to do is just to search for it right here. Okay, and your system should be able to, and you just need to search. Okay, and hopefully your system should display the starter asset for you. Since I know the very one that I want is right here, that is a third person, just select that. There's another one for first person, and we also have in here standard asset for 2018, but what I just want is the starter asset, so I'm going to click on import. There we go. Only asking you, do you want to enable the back end? Doing so will restart your program. I'm going to say yes to that. Click on yes. Okay, all done. As you can see, my starter asset is now on board. I'm going to close the package manager for now, and right inside the starter asset, if you double click on it, you should be able to see all of the folders, but the one I'm looking for is this very one that says third person controller. There we go. So double click on the third person controller, and in there we have 4 different folders, but the folder that I'm looking for is this very one that says scene, and right there, that's the playground. Double click on the playground, and that should come up with, there we go, look at that. So I'm going to just run what you guys are looking at here. If you click on the window tab, on the game tab, you should be able to see this mannequin. So let's click on that, and there we go. So you can just walk around, do whatever you like. Let's go to the other way, and that is the starter asset. Is very useful for those of you who are into games, and you can modify it for anything you want to do. If you look at my other channel, I've actually modified it, and there we go, look at that. Okay, that's all about the starter asset. So okay guys, let's change this amateur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to Mixamo, but let's stop this first from playing around. So let's go straight in here. This character actually use it for my other channel, so I'm gonna come right here. Let's look for whatever character, and that's the URL of the Mixamo, which I'm going to include it to this particular project. Let's grab any other character here. Let's look for something else. Maybe I'm gonna go for this guy here that looks like a cop. Oh no, I don't want a cop on it. Let's change it to something else. Okay, let's grab this guy and just click on change character. Once the character change, all we then need to do is just to save it, and let's see, it's coming up. Alright, so let's come right in here. You see where we have download. I'm going to download the guy, and let's change it to format. Make sure your format is Collada, else you won't be able to download all of the outfit he's wearing. So click on download. There we go. Okay, I've finished downloading that, so I'm going to just exit out now, and let's go straight into my folder. That is it right there. I also have to extract it, and right here, that is the extracted file. Grab it and just dump it right in here. There. Alright, that is finished extracting. We can now close this folder. We don't need that anymore, and that is the extracted folder in here. Here is the amateur that I've just downloaded. Now select this very amateur and you come right here. You see where we have the rig. Make sure the rig is selected, and underneath you will see animation type. Click on this drop down button and just select humanoid. There we go, and make sure you click on apply. There we go. There, it's now humanoid. And now all I want to do is to replace this amateur. So what you need to do is make sure you come in here. That is the amateur right there. If you drop it down, you should be able to see the geometry. So it's kind of like tricky sometimes when you want to add it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the amateur here. I'm not going to delete it, and I'll just uncheck it so it becomes invisible. And I'm going to drag my new amateur, just paste it right underneath the hip there. You can see the side, that is it right there. It's very huge. So I'm going to change the size to 0.01, and that's for the x-axis. Y-axis will be 0.01 as well, and z-axis will be 0.01. And let's take care of these. 01. There we go. That is the guy right there. So I'm going to move him, just paste him right underneath the geometry there. Okay, let's just before the amateur, right? That's fine. It's still in there. So now that is done, you can see the avatar is now replaced with your new exo gray right there, the exo gray. But there's one more thing. You see where we have player amateur? Select the player amateur, and you then come straight to where we have the avatar here. You see, look at it, animator. Then the avatar for the animator, you scroll right here and make sure you drop this down, and let's select exo gray avatar. There we go. Now let's try it out. Okay, look at that, look at him go. You see that? And that is how you change your character. There's one more thing that we can do to enhance the look of everything. Let's see, you can jump as well. There we go. Alright, let's make him walk the stairs. Alright then. Okay, so that's looking good. I'm now going to stop that. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to come right here. Let's do one thing. Let's add trees to it. Right click in here inside your hierarchy there. Just right click on it and let's select 3D. Then we select trees, and the tree should be there somewhere. That is the tree covering the avatar. So I'm going to move the tree away from there. So let's go to the scene and just move it right here somewhere. Okay. Alright. So one other thing is we need to import some, maybe the back and the the leaves. So I'm going to do that. Let's go online and just get hold of those. Okay, I've already downloaded the leaves and the tree, or the back of the tree. That is it right there. I'm going to drag it and just dump it right in there. There we go. There. Alright, now right click anywhere in here and just select create, and let's go straight into material, and that very material I'm going to change that to back. Now make sure the material is selected. Now drag the back, the one that was downloaded, and just dump it right in there, and that is it. So this is now the back. So now repeat the same thing for the next one. Right click, create, select material, change that to leaves, and make sure the material called leaf is selected. Now drag the leaf and just dump it right inside the albedo, and that is it. Now you see the tree, that's the tree right there. The choice is yours. You can always change it right away if you want, but first of all, let's just come right in here so that you guys see how it looks like. That is it right there. But if I come in here now, go straight to the geometry, we can change it if we want, or maybe when we finish the whole process we can change it. Okay, make sure the tree is selected, and that's it right there. Okay, you can just click on that, and there. So I've just changed the back of that very tree, and here you have to click on apply. There we go. Yeah, you see the color has changed now. Okay, look at that, the color has changed. Alright, but I'm not finished with the tree. I just want to show you guys how that is done. I'm now going to add branches to it. Okay, click on branch, come right here inside the inspector, make sure the tree trunk is selected, click on branch, and there we go. You can see a branch is already added to it. Now scroll right down, you see where we have frequency, change the frequency to about 24. There you can see the branches all over the place. Now I'm going to scroll right down and change the positioning of these branches. You see where we have sick sun. I'm going to change that to 0.3 there. And why all of it are still selected, I'm going to go straight to the geometry here, and let's change the branches. You can just drag the back of the tree and just dump it right there, and there we go. You see the color has changed to, look at it, it now looks like a proper tree. Now one more thing that is left for us to do is make sure it's selected. We now need to add leaves there. Okay, click on leaves, and there we go. You can see paper looking leaves already added. Now let's change the frequency of that paper looking trees. I'm going to make that about 30. Now that is done, take a good look at it. It's more or less like a piece of paper. Now let's change it all. Now make sure the paper is selected, or the leaves are selected. Come right down, you see where we have the geometry, drag the leaves and dump it right in here inside the material, and click on apply. It's coming up. There we go. Now we have our trees in place. Let's zoom out so that you can see. Look at that. Okay, so if I run it now, you will see the trees. Okay, let's look for the trees. There we go. That is the tree. But the problem is this, my armature can walk straight into the tree, just walk through it like the tree is not even there. You see that? That's not good enough. So let's do one thing. I'm going to add mesh collider to it. Scroll right down, make sure that the tree is selected. Scroll right down, come in here, you see where we have add component, and just type in mesh, and there we go, mesh collider added. So that will take care of the armature walking through the leaves. And the other thing is, if you notice this circle here, so I'm going to reduce that to fit the the tree, and that is supposed to be area spread. Okay, make sure the leaves, the trees are selected like this. You see the area spread here? Just reduce that, maybe 2. Yeah, I think 2 is good enough. You can see it's just gone down. Alright, so we can now copy these very trees all over the place if we want. Okay, just hold on to Control, click, and right click and select duplicates. Now we have 2. Control D, we have 3. Control D again. Now we have 3. Oh, we have 4. Where's number 4? I think that's number 4 here. Now Control D, drag that one here. Control D and drag it here again. So those are my trees everywhere where I want them. Control D, bring this here. There. So we can select those. Control D and just drag it across here. There. So that is fine. Now the whole hierarchy look very messy, so I'm going to just go straight into the hierarchy here. Click on that and select empty game object, and I'll just call that trees, so that I can arrange these trees, just tidy up inside the folder that I've just created. Alright, that is much better. So if we run it now, this is what you guys will see. There we go, guys. Look at that. And one more changes that I'm going to suggest is let's change the skybox. Let's change the sky. Okay, look at that. Alright, let's stop that. Stop. Okay, to change the skybox, I'm going to go straight into Windows here. Click on Windows and let's select Package Manager. And inside the Package Manager, I'm going to look for All Sky Free. All Sky Free is approximately 320 megabytes. No, that's huge. Let's look for something else. I'm going to go in here. I think I've seen something a little bit lighter than that. Let's come in here and right here, skybox series. So that is about 250 something. Okay, then I'm going to click on import there. So that's going to take some time. Okay, I finished importing the skybox, so I'm going to exit out. And right here, that is the skybox. There's different types there. The choice is yours, whichever you want to use. So I'm going to go straight now to Windows up here. Click on Windows, and where we have rendering, select rendering, and then we select lighting there, and let's select the environment. There we go. And right here where we have skybox material, I'm going to change that. Just click on that and let's look for any kind of skybox there. Maybe I should get hold of maybe this. Okay, double click on that. If I don't like it, I can always change it. So let's run our program, play the game, and see how that looks like. It's coming up. There we go. Look at that. That's not too bad. So guys, that is how you enhance your starter asset. So I suppose you guys enjoyed the whole tutorial, and please do subscribe to this channel. This is my second channel. It's me, Paul Oamen, the owner of DJ Oamen's Channel. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial, guys. I suppose you guys enjoyed. You all have a nice day now, and bye for now.